Okay, welcome to another edition of Have Another. Today we're drinking Canadian Blonde Deluxe. Now I know what you're going to think. You've already done Canadian Blonde, but I haven't done the Deluxe. And I treat the Deluxe and the regular refills separately. And there's a big reason for this one on this one. And that's Canadian Blonde, the standard refill, was #1. But it got knocked off by Black Eye Block. Can't talk today. Black Eye Bach knocked it off, #1 now. But it was real close. So I wondered if I took the deluxe version of Canadian Blonde, because that has the LME, liquid malt extract, a little bit more quality, if that would then knock off Black Eye Bach. Today we're going to find out. Now, well, one thing I should tell you is I'm out of carb drops and I'm out of those sugar cubes, and they're not making, or either they don't make them in the size anymore, or because of like manufacturing conditions of COVID or whatnot, I just can't find them. So I measured out my own table sugar. Now I know some of you use cane sugar, pure sugar, dextrose, maltose, sucrose, whatever. I don't care. I'm just going to use plain table sugar. Unless it doesn't work, then I'll go to the carbonation drops. I'm drinking with Mando, and he's wearing his mask. I'm not wearing mine. So now the concern here is that I've put in too much or too little, and we're going to have a big foamy mess. It hasn't exploded, so that's good. But anyways, let's get going. Canadian Blonde Deluxe. Hey. Good carbonation sound. Nothing's exploded yet. Smells like Canadian Blonde Deluxe. These are all good things. Going ahead with the pour. Gonna have a pretty good head on it. You should be careful with the pour, but I'm just gonna go ahead. Oh no, you know. I'm here to say the table sugar works fine. Excellent carbonation. Nice head. Good head retention. Everything I expect out of Canadian Blonde. Here it is. This is why it was my favorite beer. Color is excellent. You can see through it. It's nice and clear. Not quite as clear as the Czech Bohemian Pilsner, but it's really clear. I don't know, maybe the sugar did some good. Let's see if you can see that. Color is excellent. Smell is excellent. Smells just like the Canadian Blonde. Watch the standard. Watch the Canadian Blonde standard taste test, and it's the same. Head's kind of giving way a little bit here, but good head. Some head retention there. Enough for me. Here's a real test. Cheers. Oh, there's the beer I know and love, and it is better. Oh yeah. Okay. So I don't have to talk, right? I'll just drink this. This is heaven. Okay. So move over, Black Eye Bach. There's a new sheriff in town. It is Canadian Blonde Deluxe. There is definitely a difference between the Deluxe and the standard refill. If you're just trying to save some money, still go for that standard refill, because I absolutely loved it. But this is even smoother. The body's fuller. It's delicious. Nice mild flavor, a little bit of burn for your tongue. I don't know if you can do much better than this. You can't do better than this. Well, maybe you can. Maybe someone will. But for now, this is going to shoot right to #1. Yeah, so it tastes like a lager. Taste is up front. A little bit of burn for the tongue. Nice smooth finish, very smooth beer. So let's talk about the differences between Canadian Blonde Standard and Canadian Blonde Deluxe. So Canadian Blonde Standard, you feel a little rougher in the throat. It was still smooth, but you feel it a little bit in the throat, like a little bit of ragged feel. This is just more refined, but you definitely notice it. And the body is fuller. You know, it's a little fuller. Actually, you know, I can feel it here. This is like, yeah, you can see getting some lacing. I don't know if you can see that. There's some lacing on the glass. This has definitely taken the standard refill, which was very good. In fact, I had it #1 until Black Eye Bach came around. And it's giving it a fuller body without really changing the flavor. So it still has that amazing Canadian blonde flavor. It has a fuller body. It's a little bit smoother. You definitely notice the smoothness, especially going down. So it has that kind of like crisp bite at the front, like a lager would. You know, that kind of thing. It has a lot of flavor up front, and then it's just smooth down. No aftertaste, no, you know, this is another one. No aftertaste, no off taste. Everything's gone perfect, and this is my new #1. I'm sorry, Black Eye Bach, you're very good. You're #2. #2 is very good. #3 is Canadian Blonde Standard. But this definitely shows me there's a difference between the Standard and the Deluxe refill, and it's worthwhile paying the extra money if you have it, if you want to. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that Standard refill. But I'll do the other Deluxe, you know, I'll do the Deluxe Lager, Deluxe Azteca Cerveza, or Aztec Cerveza, just to see if each of them, you know, have the same effect. But this is really good, and it does up the game. Oh yeah, you're certainly not getting this from a commercial beer. This is pushing you towards the craft beer realm. You know, like I said, I have a $20 plastic keg that I put beer in my house that I don't really monitor the temperature. I mean, I do try to keep the temperature. Don't get me wrong. I do the sanitization. I try to watch the temperature and all that. But I don't have the equipment that a local brewery does. So I'm not going to call myself a craft beer maker. But this definitely makes it so I'm not going to bother to go down to a craft brewery either, other than for the atmosphere or something, because this tastes fantastic. This is all I need. Cheers. Highly recommend you try this one. Highly.